Hi all. In my time of being a Buddhist and practicing the teachings in my own life, two things have always been very clear to me. First, self-acceptance or self-love is not only a primary building block for happiness, it's a requirement. And secondly, the huge majority of people who don't have self-acceptance lack it for exactly one reason. They don't know themselves. And you can't love and fully accept someone who you do not fully know. In my experience, I've seen that the majority of people actually would like themselves if they could actually see the full picture of who they are. But if your self-view is distorted, shallow, or missing big pieces, then you are missing not only self-knowledge, but also the opportunity for self-acceptance, which is the foundation for happiness. Unfortunately, in today's times, very few of us have these skills. It seems as though the world is too busy, too depressed, too self-absorbed, too overwhelmed, or too achievement-focused to actually see life in this very real, truly meaningful way. Why is this so? Often it's because our own parents did not see or know these traits either. Typically, it's no one's fault. It is simply the way life goes. Unfortunately, however, no matter the impediment, the effect upon us all is the same. We grow up not seeing ourselves accurately and not knowing what we really are. Notice I did not say who we really are. So how can we truly like ourselves and find true happiness? The answer is far simpler than you might think. First up, we need to pay attention to ourselves. Your likes and dislikes, where they come from, and what drives them are important to look at and understand why you react to them the way you do. Carefully identify the things you don't like about yourself. Are these areas in which you can self-improve? If you can change it to become a better person and set a goal to improve in that area, then you're making self-improvement. And self-improvement is likable, even when we sometimes feel like we're failing. Next, we need to have compassion for ourselves. We are human and we have faults and weaknesses, just like every other human being. Learning from every mistake we make can give ourselves credit for trying and accept that we cannot be perfect. You see, going through life without knowing yourself does plenty of harm to your ability. But since that lack of self-knowledge will chronically hold you back from self-acceptance and therefore happiness, it's triply important to work on the goals I discussed. After all, you have nothing to lose, and self-knowledge, self-love, and happiness to gain. As always, peace and love, Jim.